Barcelona transfer news. Rodrigo Mora, Vitinha, and Nico Williams. A new era begins. As FC Barcelona stands at the crossroads of transition and transformation, the club's actions this summer may shape not only its immediate future, but also its long-term identity. Under the fresh leadership of Hansi Flick, Barça is poised to make moves that could redefine its footballing philosophy, not just in terms of tactics, but in the types of players it chooses to trust. In an era where the market has become increasingly speculative, where clubs spend for instant results, Barcelona appears ready to return to its roots, to build, not just buy. That philosophy is reflected in three highly anticipated targets: Rodrigo Mora, Vitinha, and Nico Williams. These are not random names tossed about by tabloids. They are players chosen for their technical gifts, their footballing IQ, and their alignment with the Barca identity. In many ways, they're less about plugging holes and more about planting seeds. Let's dive deep into what makes each player such a compelling piece of this ambitious project. If you're enjoying the content here on Inside Barca, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single Barca update. Your support keeps this channel going. Visca el Barca. Rodrigo Mora, the next creative axis. At 18 years old, Rodrigo Mora is not just one for the future. He's a player who could walk into most top-level squads and contribute now. A dazzling playmaker who can operate between the lines, Mora is already orchestrating attacks for his club in Portugal like a seasoned pro. The maturity in his game is striking. This season, he has averaged 2.3 key passes per game, scored 10 goals, and registered 7 assists across league and European competitions. Those aren't just promising numbers for an academy graduate, they're elite-tier stats for a teenager, a talent that speaks Barca's language. When you watch Mora, you're reminded of players like Andres Iniesta or a young Bernardo Silva. He glides rather than runs, creates rather than reacts. He's elegant, elusive, and always thinking one step ahead. But he's more than just aesthetics. His decision-making in the final third is what separates him from other prodigies. Barcelona's sporting director Deco, no stranger to creative midfielders, has been tracking Mora's development closely. The Portuguese connection is no small factor. Deco has praised him publicly, calling him a special footballer, a label Deco rarely uses unless he truly believes in a player's ceiling. And Deco isn't alone. Scouts across Europe have noted Mora's spatial awareness, quick feet, and composure under pressure. He doesn't just survive in high-stakes games, he thrives. Contract complexity. Mora recently signed a contract extension through 2031 with a €70 million release clause. On the surface, that makes things complicated. But for a club like Barca, especially in a transitional phase, the calculation goes deeper. Consider the market. €70 million is what clubs are spending on unproven Premier League defenders, or 22-year-old attackers, who have yet to register a full season of consistency. Mora, by contrast, is already showing signs of becoming a generational midfielder. A €70 million investment now could mean avoiding a €150 million dilemma 2 years from now. A midfield for the next decade? Imagine a midfield rotation featuring Pedri, Xavi, Fermin Lopez, and Rodrigo Mora. You have a mix of styles, each technically sound, positionally fluid, and creative in different ways. While Mora may initially rotate or share minutes, his long-term trajectory points toward a starring role in Barca's midfield. Vitinia, calm in the chaos. If Rodrigo Mora is the spark, Vitinia is the stabilizer. The 25-year-old Portuguese midfielder has emerged as one of PSG's most consistent and intelligent performers, often overshadowed by the club's stars but crucial in their system. At PSG, he functions as the metronome. His job isn't to light up the highlight reels, it's to make sure the entire orchestra plays in tune. In a team full of vertical runners and explosive attackers, Vitinia is the one who keeps things grounded. Why Barca should prioritize him. Barcelona's midfield, despite its depth, lacks one thing: a tempo controller in his prime. While Gundogan and De Jong are exceptional, they often alternate between deep and advanced roles. Vitinia would be the link that keeps everything flowing. Passing accuracy. Vitinia averages nearly 91% pass completion, including progressive passes into the final third. Defensive balance. He contributes 2.1 tackles per match and is rarely caught out of position. Mental composure. In the Champions League knockout stages, his ability to retain composure under pressure has stood out. Vitinia's open door. According to multiple reports, Vitinia is open to leaving PSG this summer, especially if the right footballing project presents itself. Crucially, he views Barcelona as the ideal next step. This is no small detail. Players of his caliber often follow ambition, and the fact that he views Barca as the best tactical fit is telling. Interest from Premier League clubs is real. Manchester United, Arsenal, and Liverpool have all made inquiries. But Barca offers something more unique: the chance to be part of a new legacy, in a midfield system built on intelligence, not just intensity. Flick's tactical puzzle. Under Flick, Barcelona is expected to play a more vertical brand of football, blending possession with incisiveness. Vitinia fits that style perfectly. He can control a game's tempo, but also knows when to speed it up. He offers adaptability without sacrificing identity. In essence, he's a coach's dream: tactically obedient, technically refined, and mentally sharp. Pairing him with Pedri and De Jong could give Barcelona one of the most balanced midfields in Europe. Nico Williams, the width Barcelona desperately needs. While midfield has often defined Barca's identity, it's the flanks that give it life. Over the years, from Ronaldinho to Pedro, Neymar, and Dembele, wide players have added unpredictability and penetration. And now, in the new era, Nico Williams could be the next name to carry that legacy. The 21-year-old winger had a breakout season with Athletic Club, combining raw pace, 1v1 excellence, and creative delivery. In 2023-24, he registered 14 assists, among the highest in La Liga, and showcased maturity beyond his age in decision-making. Nico's profile. Acceleration, elite top-end speed, and a quick first step. Crossing ability, dangerous from wide positions, with an eye for runners. Off-ball movement, smart positioning to stretch defenses horizontally. What makes Nico especially valuable is that he's not just a dribbler. He's a complete winger. He tracks back, understands spacing, and rarely overdoes it. In short, he plays intelligent football, the kind Barcelona needs. Decision made. Despite interest from English heavyweights like Chelsea, Arsenal, and even Manchester City, multiple sources confirm Nico wants Barcelona, and it's not hard to see why. Under Flick, he would likely be a guaranteed starter on the left. With Lamine Yamal on the right, and a mix of Roque or Lewandowski centrally, Barca would have a front three full of contrast, speed, technique, and finishing. A 6-year deal is being prepared, and negotiations are reportedly at an advanced stage. The main challenge will be navigating La Liga's financial fair play rules, but confidence is high that the deal can be done. Strategic importance. More than any other position, the left wing has felt like a problem area since Neymar's departure. Nico not only offers a long-term solution, he aligns with the club's ethos of promoting young, exciting talent who buy into the collective vision. His attitude, humility, and footballing intelligence make him the perfect winger for a project that values values. More than signings, a statement of philosophy. What unites Rodrigo Mora, Vitinia, and Nico Williams isn't just their talent. It's that each represents a different phase of team building. Rodrigo Mora is about the future, signing brilliance before it becomes expensive. Vitinia is about control, adding reliability and rhythm to the heart of the team. Nico Williams is about identity, restoring dynamism, width, and flair. Together, they form a core that speaks to what Barça is trying to become, a modern club with traditional values. This summer isn't just about reinforcements. It's about vision. It's about building a team, not assembling one. It's about finding players who not only understand the system but believe in the badge. In a football world obsessed with instant gratification, Barça seems ready to do things differently, and perhaps that's exactly what the club needs most.